Hey everyone, you know the drill. Jaime behind the camera, I'm Anton, LG booth, and we are here with the L Series Free. We've got, and I'm gonna just read off of the list because I have no idea how many there are. There are 5 actually. It's the L35, the L40, the L65, the L70, and the L90. And we're gonna start off with the L90 here, not because it's the highest end, it's because it's the first one we can get our hands on, and then we'll make our way through the rest. So this is the LG L90, and as you can see, it looks a lot and it feels a lot like the G2 Mini. And if you look at my cheat sheet, which I will desperately use, it has many of the features from the G2 Mini. Hopefully we can unlock it the same way. There we go. A 4.7-inch IPS display of QHD resolution, which is 540 by 960, behind which there's a 1.2 GHz quad-core processor. Flipping through the back, there's an 8-megapixel camera with an LED flash. Of course, we're no longer talking optical image stabilization, as this is the lower-end series of LG smartphones, doubled with a 5-megapixel webcam. And interestingly, LG has made a great job in delivering these brand new phones with the latest version of Android. And if my cheat sheet is right, we're just gonna verify that. This one also has 4.4.2. Of course, all the Q-Slide applications, home button, back button, menu button, speaker, all the usual. Let's move on to see the other ones. We are continuing the LG L70, which is the second highest in ranking of highest to lowest end phones. This one, opposed to the L90, is powered by a 1.2 GHz dual-core processor, another quad-core processor. It's got a slightly slower, smaller screen, 4.5 inches, and WVGA. The resolution is also a tad smaller. That's 480 by 800. An 8-megapixel camera is still the same as the specifications of the L90, not optically stabilized, and a 5-megapixel webcam on the front. And something which is cool, which we have just found out, if you go into settings, and this is valid for the entire series, go to home screen and you can select the easy home function. And this is how it looks. You have all your main shortcuts, your dial pad, your camera shortcuts, messaging, contacts, and of course easy access to your applications. And switching back is just a 3-step operation. Go back to the settings, flip back to home screen, and we'll flip back to the L65 for the third segment, I should say, of this video. And this is the L65. We are just unlocking it. We're going down and down towards lower end. This is the same 1.2. This is notifying me that the battery is full, which is always good. 1.2 GHz dual-core processor, 4.3-inch WVGA. We had 4.7, 4.5. This is a 4.3-incher. We have a 5-megapixel camera on the back. My cheat sheet doesn't help me with the webcam, but we're guessing it's the same webcam as on previous phones, though it might not be the case. Android 4.4 as usual, and we no longer have the home button. We have the capacitive buttons for back, home, multitasking, and a button which will probably switch between the 2 SIM cards, as this is a 2 SIM phone, and I'm guessing that that particular button is a SIM switch button. Let's move towards the lower end devices and keep this video going. The lowest end of them all, the LG L35, which has a 1.2 GHz dual-core processor, the same as on the lowest end devices except for the L90, which has a quad-core processor. 3.2-inch display, HVGA resolution, 3-megapixel camera without the flash, and the same Android 4.4 KitKat. And this one is actually the only one which cannot be unlocked with the special knock-on feature. You just have to simply swipe to unlock, and that's how you use it. However, dual SIM is also in. That's been a very brief look at 5 of the phones from the LG L series. Jaime behind the camera trying to follow me trying to follow up with news. Anton, Pocketnow, you know the rest. Thank you very much for watching.